Imagine being stronger than people who spend double or triple what you do in War and Order. This is not only possible, but it's extremely easy if you know what to spend on and when to spend on it. Hey guys, this is Heretic, and in 2022, I did my first spending guide. A lot has changed in the game since then, and it's the most important topic that I think I can share with you. This is not just a single spending guide video. This is the first one in a series, and it's going to include several different videos, and they're all going to come out in January 2025. So go ahead and subscribe now to make sure that you're able to view the videos as they're released. In this video, we will discuss general spending tips, but we'll also dig deep into spending and discuss an important tool that you should be using in 2025 to ensure that you're not wasting your money on inefficient packs. For those wondering why there is a join button under the video, joining makes you a VIP member of this channel, which will allow you to see content that's not available to everyone, and you'll be able to see the videos actually in advance. I typically release videos on Sundays, but often complete them much earlier during the week. So by joining, you'll not only help me create more content like this, but you'll have access to content earlier, as well as get priority responses to questions and videos, and special access on the new Discord server that is currently being completed. Today's video is sponsored by those people who F around and find out. Check out this video from our sponsor.
Meet the F around and find out guy. The man, the myth, the living warning label. He asks the questions that no one dares to ask, and then immediately regrets asking them. He's the king of curiosity, and the court jester of consequences. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And this man? He's out here testing that theory every single day.
I just wanted to see if it would burn.
And it did. Oh, it did. From the people who brought you Hold My Beer and Watch This comes F around and find out apparel. Gear for those who push limits, and then find out why they shouldn't have. Now available wherever questionable decisions are made.
Call 1-800-FAFONOW. Order in the next 10 minutes, and we'll throw in a complimentary first aid kit. You're gonna need it.
F around and find out. Because curiosity didn't just kill the cat, it burned down the whole castle.
First, let's talk about a few basic concepts in War and Order when it comes to spending. One, you have your dollar, your real money spending, and you also have gem spending, and we're going to look at both of those in this series. You have daily specials, so every single day there's different packs that come out. There's weekly specials, so every Sunday at reset, server time, you have a new set of items to pick from. It's the same set, they just get reset every week. Same thing on monthly. You get specials, you get items to buy, and they're reset at the end of every month. And you also have limited. So limited depends on the time of the week. There are some limited items that come out frequently and regularly, and it's easy to check. There's others that are like you can see here, 2025, Happy New Year type of packs that come out. And each one of these have benefits. Some of them are deceiving in the way that they're not really that efficient to buy. So you can't just expect that, oh, this is limited, I should just buy it because it's the best item per dollar that I can get. That's another concept that we need to discuss. Items, so the number of items that you get per dollar. So like you see here, you get 9 of these orange tattoos and it costs $15. So it would be 9 items divided by $15. And that would be 0.6 items. So you get a little bit more than half a tattoo per dollar that you spend. Okay, so that's an important concept when you look at spending, because being efficient means getting the most number of items that you need for the least amount of money. Okay, so let's go down to benefit packs. So these are things that are important in the game, I would say. Supreme card is amazing because it allows you to spend less resources to upgrade your items, like your buildings. It also gives you a daily 1,000 gems and a stamina potion. The other thing that's super important that we just got here in 1745 for growing once you get to castle level 30 and above, so you don't have to worry about this until then, is azurite. Or actually, I have to rephrase that. If you ever expect to get above 30, then having azurite and having a flow of azurite is super important to the game. It's actually, I would say, the number one coin, like thing that you will need in the game to grow. All right, so that's that. Within here, you also have a benefit shop where there's items that you can buy for gems. And this is important, and we will come back to these in the future. All right, another place you can buy within the game is on the merchant ship, and this is a daily exchange of gems and items, these tokens, these shells that you can get within the game. So you can sell resources to get shells, then you can use the shells to buy different things that you can use within the game. And this is another important tool area that you need to use within the game. All right, going on. So you have other stores within the game. You have the Infinite Wars. This is one where you complete the Infinite Wars once during the week at the beginning, and then you can auto it throughout the rest of the week. This is my suggestion, so that you're able to get these courage coins. And when you auto, you're not spending any items. Otherwise, you would have to come in here to buy some of these items with gems to be able to start this event. And there's a whole guide to using Infinite Wars. But not included in the guide is this exchange store where you can exchange these courage coins for items that you can use within the game that will help you grow. And this is really important. Another important place, equally, is the Star Ruins. This one you will not need to spend anything on. You can go in here, you can gather your crystals here, and you can use these crystals to buy items that will help you grow, and you will also get Star Source. So that's another thing that you get here, and it's just let me show mine. As I'm getting 45 Star Source per hour, so it's a good thing. And there's also a daily quest on here, and this is really important to do every day. It will help you grow. Do not miss. All right, other things that you can do to get items within the game. There's tons of them. There's tons of stores. So another store that's here is the Night Shop from doing Fortress Wars. And this is one of the best places to actually get important items that will help you grow. And you get these just by participating in this event. And it's super critical that you do this as much as possible. And that this is one of the times where being in a good alliance will help you a lot. Another place is actually within your alliance shop. You can get items here that will help you grow so that you don't have to spend. Whatever you can get and you can be patient on getting where it doesn't cost you money, that's what you should focus on first. And so there's a lot of different ways to get tech that don't cost you money. I'm not going to go into all of those, but those are places you can actually get items and that will help you grow. So, all right. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is W coins. So what are W coins? Do you go here and you buy W coins here? No. You buy these outside the game. So let's take a look at that. So before you go there the first time to buy your W coins, and you're going to you want to go to your profile, and within here you want to copy your user ID. And then you want to open up a browser. And you'll want to go to pay-service.camelgames-wao.com. This is a service offered by Camel Games, the makers of War and Order. So this is not some illicit shop out there that's going to steal your money and scam you. Don't ever use those, by the way. Those will always come back to haunt you. There's a ton of horror stories on that. So always use the official site to purchase your coins. And so whenever you enter, here I'm just going to copy it here so you can see it. And this is how you know it works too. So you enter your user ID, you click login here, and I'm going to flip this over. All right, click login. It'll show your character, your realm number, castle level, and all of that, so you know it's real. And so within here, you can buy coins. And so how I use this is I use this for a budget. So I say I'm going to spend, let's say it's $50 a week or whatever it is, $50 a month, whatever it is. And so I can come here and click that, and then I can choose my payment method and do that. Now, I'm using dollars from the US. There's certain things here, depending on your region, you'll see it differently. And the payment options may differ depending on your region as well. But you can see here you get a discount. And so these coins that I have are worth, so 4,999 W coins is equal to $49.99. But I'm going to pay $47.50. And there's no taxes on this, by the way. And there's no taxes on this, by the way, in the US region for whatever reason. All right, and I'm not going to complain about no taxes, that is for sure. All right, so that's W coins. Now let's take a look at what you see in the game with W coins. So the W coins will show up here where I see the 69, and I'm not going to click plus there. But then whenever I'm here and I'm actually going to make a purchase, it will, instead of showing a dollar amount, it'll show the number of coins it takes to buy that, which is the same equivalency. And because I'm getting W coins, I'm paying less per pack. Also, and I'm going to show you on the screen right now, there are events, let's say, every couple of weeks where you actually get cheaper coins than what you saw on the screen, the 10% off or whatever. And you get it cheaper than that, and you get items. So you get, if you spend 99 cents, then you get a pendant. If you spend $5, you get that. If you spend $10, you get extra, that sort of thing. 20, and it goes up and up and up, depending on how much you're spending. One thing that you need to think about when you are spending is there a good time where you can get extra items for something that you would be buying anyway? So like if you're getting artifacts, but you're in the shop event, and I don't think we have even part of that on this here showing right now, but if you had the shop event, then if you spend $5, you get a building for a garden in the sky, and you get some speed ups, and you get some extra gems, that sort of thing. And it's constantly happening. It's not something that is super infrequent. It's at least once a month that you can get that. So if you're on a tight budget for War and Order, which I completely understand, I would save for spending during that time. Okay, now let's go into the most important thing that you should be doing when it comes to spending in War and Order. You should be using this site. So this is Waotools version 2. And so before I get started, I get nothing from Waotools. I don't know the developers of it. I don't know the contributors of it. I've donated to it only because I think when you see what this tool gives you and how important it will be to everything that you do in the game, that it will save you so much money that it only makes sense to go down here and click this donate button to send them a little bit for their hard work here. So you can do a lot of things with Waotools, and we'll come back to this in other videos on just planning out, like, what is it going to take me to get to, I'm 35 now, what's it going to take me to get my barracks from 35 to 37 on my Azurite? And so I could easily get that total right there. and just little things like that. You can go through and it'll help you plan. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to stick to this tab that's called Packs, and it's new here to Waotools. And so it will let you set a monthly budget. But before I do that, let's go over and look at the actual packs. And this will show you your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all your daily packs that we talked about. So you can go through and you can see. So today is Tuesday. What is it going to be at reset for me? Like what packs are going to be available? I can just go here to Wednesday and I can go through and I can see the packs that are available, that will be available. And so that helps me plan, and I can see during the week what's going to be available and when. And this is easy, right? This is just going through and getting this information from the game. And this is constantly updated, by the way. But another really cool thing that it has here is it allows you to put in your budget. So like I was talking about with W coins, let's say your budget is 200 and your priority item that you want to be able to grow is azurite. You can put in multiple priorities here. Then you can go through and you can go to packs, and then you can look through on your dailies. You can say, I'm going to get this one, and then I'm going to come over on Thursday and I'm going to get this one. One of the important things to look at here when you're looking at these packs is it's $5 for 240 azurite, which is equal to a 0.02 for my quantity, dollars per item by quantity. So I get, for every 2 cents, I get 1 azurite is what it's saying here. And so that's something that's super important for you to look at. I like to look at it the other way, like the number of items I get per dollar, because that's easier for me to calculate. You want the most of the items, the most quantity for the dollar that you spend. But this will help you see. The lower this number, the better, right? So for $20, you can see it here, right? So for $5, it's $240. So you would think that for $10, it would be $480, but it's $450. It's a little bit less, but it's so small that it's here. And then you would think that would double to $900 whenever you went up to 20. No, but you get $750. So it's kind of the opposite of buying in bulk from like a Costco or something like that. It's not efficient to go higher up in the pack listings here. So you want to stay low if you want to stay in budget. And so these games, what they do is that they play on your inability to be patient. So what I would suggest as a general rule is that you just need to be patient. Play the long game. And so again, go through here and pick the ones that give you the best. And once you reach that budget, it'll tell you here. And so then you can go over to your user and you can look at your packs that are being added up and how much you're going to be spending in a week to do that. And it'll help you view your budget and what you'll be able to get with that amount of money. All right, so this is the place I think you should go to first after this video, is to go to waotools.com, then click on packs, go through the packs and plan out your spending, set your budget and set your priority, and then get what you need. So one more last thing. I would say do not, under any circumstances, spend on resources within the game. So do not buy wood or iron or anything to help you grow. It's better to farm for that, to build farm accounts. There's a ton of videos on how to set up a farm within War and Order and how to get resources for free just by playing the game. I highly recommend doing that. Do not spend your hard-earned money on resources. Only spend on tech. So tech are the stats that your castle has within the game. Only spend when the quantity of items that you're getting for the dollar that you're spending is high. So you're getting a lot of items for a little bit of money. And always stay on budget so that you don't burn out in the game. Don't overspend on the game and then have to quit it because now you're not be able to, to keep up with it or whatever. Don't, again, another tip. Don't look at everybody else and think that you have to keep up with them. Just because one player has now got 500 infantry HP and you look and you do the calculations and it's going to cost you $1,000, don't go in and just spend $1,000 to get there. It's better to play the long game. It's better to not try to keep up with the people that are spending multiple $1,000s a month on the game, right? Plan by your budget. If you're someone who's going to spend $30,000 a month in the game, you can go through, and these videos will help you so that you're spending on the right thing, because everybody's got a budget. I don't care who you are. There's no one out there that has no budget at all forever, that's going to be able to spend $30,000 a month for forever, right? In the end, they're going to burn out and they're going to quit. I know a lot of them that have done that. It's better to spend wisely, stay within your budget, whatever that is. Stay tuned for the next video in this series as we dig in even deeper into what you should be spending and when you should be spending. And with that,